Hey guys, it's Tink Taylor here, bringing you today a build that I unfortunately lost. I'm kinda a little bit devastated by that, but I also spent so much time on this that I'm not going to give up and not give it to you guys so far. I mean, I can kind of tell you what the intentions were and how it got to be what it was. So, as many of you know, the new pack has been released, and I asked my roommate to look at the packs and the pack and help me, well, not help me, give me a challenge, sorry, by giving me two objects that they wanted me, I mean, I'm still going to try and use they as much as possible, because I have multiple roommates and multiple roommates of different genders, so yeah, you'll never know which one it is. Anyway, I asked them to... Totally lost my train of thought now. I asked them to pick 3 items, and I had to do a build based off of that, and they did. And I kind of got the idea to do this, and I feel like if I had done it on a bigger lot, it would have been better, but I did not. So I'm going to try and recreate this later at some point on a bigger lot and include those 3 items and do it a bit better, because I'm not a huge fan of how this turned out. So the next 2 videos might be this. I don't know, haven't even started it yet. So yeah, unfortunately my game crashed overnight. I don't know what happened, and I'm really upset that it did, but here we are. We still have this video footage, so I'm going to try and use this video footage to try and recreate it to the best of my ability. However, if I'm doing it on a bigger lot, it'll have a bigger like it'll probably be bigger rooms than what you see now. Excuse me. Excuse me, indeed. Yeah, it'll probably have a bigger, what's what, apartments, because at the moment they're tiny, tiny little studio apartments, and then upstairs are like these slightly bigger 1-bedroom apartments that I really, really like. But I think I'm going to try and do maybe studios. Oh no, we'll do 1-bedroom apartments on the main, like the first couple of floors, but then the top floor. I really wanted to do a penthouse suite, but the stairs kind of go through. I mean, I could technically, I could do studio apartments, then 1-bedroom apartments, then the suite thing. But yeah, anyway. I did only wake up like an hour ago. I'm not even that, like half an hour ago. So fun fact about me is I'm not very talkative in the morning, so that like this is the first words I've spoken today. The only other words I've spoken are to say hello into my microphone to make sure it works, and that is it. So yeah, to try and talk and think this early is not the greatest. Yeah, so I'm very tired. I slept, I think, 13 hours yesterday, but I only slept 5 hours today. I'm feeling very unbalanced, but I think I might be slightly sick, which is not good. Going to go see a doctor about it, I think. I don't think I'm gonna just try and be like, oh, I'll be fine, because I can't just be sleeping for 13 hours. I was meant to get so much work done yesterday, and I got, I think, maybe an hour's worth of work done yesterday. I slept from 1 until 6:30. So, and I didn't get back to sleep until 2 a.m., 2:30. So yeah, I've had a very interesting night. I've also technically slept in, even though I don't normally sleep in. I don't know. I feel like having a consistent sleep schedule is really good. I did do a bit of Googling, which, if you're sick, just see a doctor, don't Google it. But I did just to see if there was like, oh, it's just stress. And I'm like, okay, well, I need to be less stressed. Because if it's something small like that, I will always pick the smallest option you can go for. I don't want to be going crazy and being big. Like, I currently have pain in my mouth because my wisdom tooth is coming through. And when it first started to happen, I actually used to get earaches just in that side. And I couldn't figure out what was going on. And I was just like, maybe it's just like a one ear infection. Instead of being like, oh, I'm gonna die of this or that or whatever. Like, some people do go to those extremes with Dr. Google. Whereas I will pick the simplest option. Like, this whole sleeping thing. They're like, oh, if you're really stressed. I'm like, but no matter how stressed I am, I always sleep really well. I mean, not really well, but like I always sleep enough during the night that maybe I will only need a nap if I do a lot of things during the day. Like if I go to uni all day and I'm listening all day and walking a lot, which usually I am because my classes are never easy to get to on campus. They're always the furthest away. So yeah, having like those days I'll nap and I generally will catch up and feel better by the end of the day. Or like by the next day. But this was like, I've only had it once or twice before. This was like, I was exhausted. I fell asleep in the lounge and my roommates woke me up a couple of times, but I immediately went back to sleep. And after it got way too hot, I went to my beautifully air conditioned room and kept sleeping until 6:30. Like, it was daytime when I was first going to sleep and it was nighttime when I woke up. It was ridiculous. I felt so upset because I just wasted an entire day. Um so yeah, I definitely do not feel 100%. There are some other symptoms, but I'd rather go see a doctor than tell you guys and you guys be like, oh, it might be this. Like, yes, it might be, but it's probably not. I'm gonna go see a doctor. I mean, some of you may be doctors and being like, hey, no, I'm an actual doctor. It's probably this. But yeah, I'd rather get my medical help in private. I'm a bit of a private person. I know I share a lot online, but there's quite a lot that I'm choosing not to share, i.e. my face, my name, where I live. I mean, that one's kind of like who really does tell you where they live. So, sorry, just having some water there and a bit of a dry throat. Yeah, it's kind of odd because I'm one of those private people who will like not tell you random things, but then other things I'm weirdly open about. Um, like, I don't know. I feel like I should be a little more careful with what I say if I am a private person, but I don't, and I kind of don't like that. So, yeah. Um, I don't know. I just like being private, which I'm sure many of you can understand. And I totally lost my train of thought. Doctors, that's what it was. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and book a doctor's appointment soon. Um, but I'm hoping it's nothing and they just say, look, you just need to sleep better, which I do sleep 8 hours a night. Normally, like between 6 and 8 hours. If I get any more or any less, It's normally 7 to 8 hours. If I get any more or any less, it's like yucky. I feel gross. I've either overslept or underslept, and it's just not fun. Oh, excuse me. But I do get quite a lot done in a day when I do sleep well, and I think that helps me sleep well. And I think, like, I took yesterday, not yesterday, the day before, the day that the pack came out, I spent building this. So it might be that, like, oh, you've done nothing and your brain doesn't know what to do. Doesn't know how to not do things, and so it's just bored and it goes to sleep. But, like, I was trying to do things when I went to sleep. I don't know. I don't know the story. I don't know why I'm so tired. But yeah. Anyway, long story short, probably gonna see a doctor. That's all I have to say about that. If you would like to see me recreate this build, please let me know in the comments below, because I'm really having a tough time trying to find the motivation. One thing that definitely motivates me, I don't know if you guys have seen in the update, when you put stair railings in, they don't clip anymore. And when you put fences on them, they don't clip through the fences anymore. And it's beautiful. I don't know, I'm so happy about it. I saw it on Reddit and I love it. I think it's fantastic. I think I love that I don't even, I don't know if it was in the patch notes or not, but like it was a nice sweet little surprise. I didn't, yeah, like I think I said I found it on Reddit, but it was just something so beautiful to find, exist with, and oh, it's beautiful. Anyway, train of thought has left the building. Oh, actually, when I was doing this, these bathroom builds, I loved in these top 1-bedroom apartments having these tiny, not tiny, but like these bathrooms with pretty much a loo with a view, which I thought was fantastic, you know, when you're on the toilet and having these beautiful views, and they're out to sea, so really, like, who's gonna see you up there? And I think it'd just be a beautiful view. I know I could have done like a raised shower with the double shower heads and whatnot, but I was also trying to maintain some sort of sameness with the floors below. I know quite a lot of modern apartment complexes have the same like setup and everything. It's the same cabinetry throughout, like the same. When you move into an apartment and it's empty, this is the stuff that, like, it's gonna be the same throughout. So I wanted to try and keep it as samey as possible, while also not taking up too much room or whatnot. So I definitely had a lot of fun messing around. Yeah, I wanted it to try and be cohesive throughout the lot, and yeah, I think it was heaps of fun. The lots, like the apartment sizes aren't the greatest. Like I could have definitely built on a bigger lot, which I probably will. I'm still so sad that I lost this entire lot. So I think I'm gonna, yeah, try and do it on a bigger lot, and I think if I do that, I can actually fit everything a lot better. It's gonna take me a lot longer, which is why I said it'll probably be 2 videos, but I'm not mad at that. This apartment that I'm furnishing now is the only one I get to furnish, and I love it. I think it's beautiful. There are, I think, a few times where I could try and freeze it and screenshot it, but I lost the entire build, so I wasn't gonna try doing the screenshots. I just wanted to keep it as is and try and recreate it as best as my ability. And like I said, I wanted to keep it really cohesive, hence why there's no built-in closets. Because if I had to do it in one, I'd have to do it in all, and you couldn't fit built-in closets in the studio apartments. I mean, I guess I wouldn't have to have put them in there, but I really wanted to try and keep it as cohesive as possible. And I don't know, I just had a lot of fun messing around, I guess, with this. I don't know, let me know your thoughts down below. This garden bit, I absolutely love. This is, like, if I live in an apartment and I had 2 balconies, this is what one of them absolutely 100% would look like. Just filled with plants, and probably mostly a vegetable garden. I'd have to be careful with that though, because the structural integrity of an apartment balcony probably couldn't take 100 million plants. I'd have to do lots of mini pots, I reckon, would be much better than doing one giant dirt patch thing. But yeah, like, look how just garden filled and beautiful this is. I'm probably gonna have to go back and take a screenshot of that apartment, like that balcony, because it's the only time I think I use the camera mode. So that's probably gonna be the screenshot. I mean, you guys will know better than I do because I haven't actually got there, but you are watching it as it's uploaded, like it's already uploaded. I absolutely love that new wall decoration, but someone said they tried to size it up. I can't remember. I think it was Connie and Karen, the twins who play Sims, and they tried to upsize it, but the mirror glitched out and the paintings, like the shadowing for them, glitched out. So apparently you can't upsize that one. But other than that, I still love it. Yeah, I think that at me. Yeah, I think I will rebuild this one, but I'll make it bigger and better and more fun shapes, because I had lots of fun with the shapes in this one. I think the outside of the building looks really fun and interesting, and like a lot of newer apartment buildings, I don't know about the rest of the world, but in Australia kind of look like that. Like, they have interesting shapes and colors and whatnot. They're not just like these boring blandness anymore. Which, like, a lot of the 70s apartments do look like those gross little sandy buildings, I guess. Those very, I guess, brutalist, minimalist, I don't know. I guess I should learn these words if I'm a simmer. But I definitely know minimalist, but brutalist, I don't know if they go together. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this build, so I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.